What's up, everybody? It's your boy Travis Hunter. We back with another
jump ball. Travis Hunter, do your thing.
Looking for Hunter. Leaping attempt that time.
Hey, this dude fucking unbelievable, Brian. Hey.
Morris. Intercepted. Wow. For Sanders. Over the middle. Caught for first down. Travis Hunter breaks a tackle. Still on the move.
What a move from Hunter after the completion. How about the athleticism of Hunter? Played basically every snap so far of the first half.
When you say his name, it's just like he's him. Good.
Sanders! And it's caught at the 40. Guess who? Travis Hunter!
Like we have never seen someone like Travis.
Fires across the field! Oh, what a catch!
This man right here is a dog. That kid right there is a darn Rottweiler.
Every dog has his day.
Travis Hunter has been taken off the premises to a local hospital for evaluation.
cheap shot. Will get you every time.
Overrated is pretty much what Travis hears every weekend he's out on that field by the opposing team.
You're so overrated! Yeah!
They was talking trash. I mean, they was talking trash before the game. I mean, that's what student sessions does.
But those same people in the crowd will be cheering his name if he played for their team. It's just impossible to deny great talent.
For Sanders, over the middle, caught for first down. Travis Hunter breaks a tackle, still on the move, fires it down the field, and caught by Travis Hunter. Third down, Morris, intercepted, wide, deep, Sanders, and it's caught at the 40. Guess who? Travis Hunter.
This my lone wolf. He a rare breed. You don't find many of those. They always in a pack.
Travis was shopping at Ross Dress for Less when he saw that 3-foot-tall stuffed wolf. It was $15 and something clicked. He just had to have it. I am a lone wolf. I feel like I've always been different, so I got something different. Everyone else is walking around with that Chucky one, but I got the lone wolf, said Travis, talking about his wolf.
He a different breed. He hang out by himself. You know, see, he got a pack. He ain't got no pack with him. Lone wolf.
Which means nobody can hang around with him because he's different. Everywhere you see him, you will see that wolf. Whether it's on the sideline on 7-on-7 tournaments, in the locker room with him as he's getting ready for his next game, and also make an appearance on the field as he walks out with it. The former #1 overall prospect from the class of 2022 has 16 catches for 213 yards, 9 total tackles, 1 interception, and 2 pass breakups at the time of this recording for the CU Buffs in the 2023 season. He became the first Division I player in the past 20 seasons to have 100 receiving yards and a pick in the same game.
Travis Hunter! Unbelievable!
T. Hunter has the potential to be a dominant force both on defense and offense when healthy. Most players will be exhausted after a game just playing on one side of the ball, let alone Travis playing both sides. It's just a breeze to him. He could be a Heisman Trophy contender for either cornerback or wide receiver, which is just unheard of.
I understand he's a unique player. He's one of a kind. He's the best player on offense, the best player on defense. That's just who he is in the country, not just on his team.
I call you a cornerback, do I call you a receiver, athlete, what should I call you?
Athlete.
Do you have a preference? Which one do you play?
Nah, I like to play both. I don't like to get off the field.
But being a two-way player isn't for your average football player. Taking that role has its pros and cons. Starting off with the pros, one being increased playing time. You'll likely see more playing time because you can fill different roles, especially in situations where substitutions are limited.
I did play a lot of snaps. Yeah, Travis Hunter played 129 snaps as a two-way player for Colorado today. 2, being improved conditioning. Playing both offense and defense requires excellent physical conditioning, which can lead to increased stamina and overall fitness.
After practice, I went to training every day, except for Saturdays, because Sundays we trained every day. And then 10th grade, pretty much the same thing. And then 11th grade, I went to training every often, but this year, I went to training at least 2 times a week, and I still go to training in season.
But with that must come recovery.
We're about to go to this rehab place, get some treatment on our body. I played a 100 and some snaps.
So this gets down to negative 180 degrees.
My legs was freezing. I was like, bro, I'm supposed to come here with my legs out like this.
Number 3 being versatility. You can contribute to the team in multiple ways, making you a valuable asset. Coaches often appreciate players who can excel on both sides of the ball.
I was always a two-way player. Even in Little League, I started off playing nose guard to get my dad wanted me to get physical. Offensive tackle, then I went to running back, and then I went to receiver, then I went to DB. And I just always been playing receiver and DB since I was little.
Number 4 being enhanced understanding. Playing both offense and defense can give you a better overall understanding of the game, as you'll have insights into both sides' strategies and tactics.
A lot of techniques you gotta learn. So I learned a lot of techniques since I've been here, how to step on people's toes, how to influence and go by, just a lot of things that we have to learn in order to get open.
Number 5 being leadership opportunities. You may become a leader on a team as your teammates will look up to your work ethic and dedication. Travis has been coaching and giving tips to his teammates since his high school days.
No, I'm gonna tell you how you keep messing up. You give yourself no room on the sideline. You was out of bounds already.
Are you looking forward to kind of, bringing him along, maybe taking him under your wing a little bit, also competing with him?
Yeah. Got to do that. It's only right.
It's hot. Run. There. Run. It's hot. Scoot inside. One step. There you go.
Travis has been one of your best coaches. And is that something that you kind of instructed him to do, or is that something that he took upon himself?
You don't instruct dogs to be dogs. That's just who he is. We don't have captains, man. I don't believe in that foolishness. I believe in leaders and dogs. But Travis just took it upon himself to do what he does. That's what he does. When he's on the field, he's challenging that other corner because he knows that other corner is going to get a whole lot of balls. They really are.
Now for a few cons being skill development. It can be challenging to excel in both offense and defensive skills as each position requires specific techniques and expertise.
Yeah, right now I'm focused on learning the offensive playbook because defense really comes natural to me. It's just easier for me to go into defense and learn the playbook faster than offense.
2 being risk of burnout. The added pressure of playing both ways can lead to burnout, especially young athletes who may struggle to balance the demands of school, sports, and personal life. But for T. Hunter, he seems to have it under control.
Travis don't get full, man. He's always hungry. Like he even in the game, he wanted more.
I can play football all day, no matter what period of time. I can play it all day. No, I don't get tired of it. I've been playing it since I was 4 years old.
Do the coaches have to pull you off the field sometime because you don't want to come off?
Yeah, sometimes they do, but most of the time I'm just standing out there trying to get all my reps in.
I can look at him on the sideline. Okay, get him out, give him 3 plays. And I know when he's ready to go back.
And number 3, increased workload. Playing both ways can be physically demanding, leading to fatigue and potential injury risk due to the extended playing time. And in week 3 of the season, Travis met the injury bug. Before the heated rivalry game, there was tension between Travis, CSU players, and coaches, and he was out there by himself, standing on business like that lone wolf he is, until teammates arrived.
We don't know him. Hey, we don't know him. Hey, y'all know y'all sorry.
And with 4:59 to go in the first quarter, Colorado down the score. Shedeur tried to find Travis along the sidelines to convert a 2nd and 10, but was slightly overthrown. Henry Blackburn, the CSU safety, lowered his shoulder and
fundamentals. Got to look at John Lewis, the offensive coordinator. Intended for Hunter, who took a shot afterwards. That's a blatant penalty.
Yeah, that just makes no sense.
Yeah.
That's dumb football.
As you can see, the CU sideline, fans, and the coaches were heated, not only for the hit on Travis, but because Blackburn didn't receive a targeting penalty or it wasn't even ejected from the game. According to the NCAA rulebook, targeting is defined as no player shall target or make forcible contact against any opponent with the crown of their helmet. The crown being the top area of the helmet, like this. But even though Henry's hit came well after the play, the contact appeared to be made with his shoulder and not his helmet, so no targeting penalty was called. Travis suffered from a lacerated liver, and the the college football fans that stayed up late watching the game was heated, and the social media world went up in flames.
That was so malicious and dirty. I thought that guy should have got ejected. The fact that he went around his own player and hit Travis Hunter, that is malicious intent and super dirty.
I really want to whoop that dude that did that to him for real, like after the game or something. Like, if I see him just around here somewhere, you gotta watch out.
But that's a dirty play. Like everybody know, like hands down, that's a dirty shot. You take a dirty shot on the best player on the field, I know like he should get suspended. Cause
the one thing I respect about Travis, he tried to get back and fight and get back in that game, and that tells you a lot about the competitor he is, who he wants to be, and where he's going in life.
Death threats toward a CSU football player after a hard hit on the field.
Yeah, people have gone as far as posting his parents' phone number and addresses on the internet. They've been getting threatening messages and calls.
Keep it real, like it shocked me because like death threats, like that comes with when you got influence on like so many people in the world. I guess you know it's a crazy world, but like that is crazy though. Like I don't wish that upon him, but I'm sorry to see it. That's the consequences that come when you do stuff like that.
I'm really concerned about some of the trends that are going on in college football right now. Actually, during the game, you know, we had a player get death threats, and his family get death threats, and their address be posted all over Instagram and social media. And I just don't think those kind of things have any place in college football.
Press conference, you don't apologize, you don't say nothing about the dirty play. You are the player, and you still ain't speak on it. You still ain't tweet about it or nothing. It's just like, so what? At the end of the day, like I don't got no respect for dude, but I wish him like the best, but I don't got no respect for him.
With that game, and specifically that play being the top of discussion of the college sports world that week, a few days after being released from the hospital, Travis was finally given the opportunity to speak on how he felt on his own podcast, 12 Talks.
It's football, though, at the end of the day, stuff like that's gonna happen. So I just stay humble. I mean, hey, he did what he was supposed to do. It's football. Something bad's gonna happen on the field sooner or later. You just gotta get up and fight again. That's what I try to do. Get up and fight. Good thing the doctors stopped me, because if there was no doctors there, I would have still been out there playing. But I'm thankful for everybody that helped me that day.
And in the heat of the moment, Travis does the unthinkable and shocks the entire world, but this time, not with his football skills.
We got a special guest. Come on in, man.
What's up with you?
What up?
How we doing? How we doing?
Good.
Henry Blackburn, you know, play at CSU.
This happens for the people that love to see negativity. This ain't a negative video, man. It's straight positive, and you know how we get. It's nothing but positivity this way.
Beautiful was this to see him reach out, use his platform, bring Henry Blackburn there and do something positive.
That's one of the most beautiful things that I've ever seen in sports. Really is, especially at this age and stage when people try to turn people against one another, especially of the ethnicities and all that. Offensive guy, defensive guy. Unbelievable, man. That was so beautiful to me.
With Travis meeting up with Henry at the height of the heat and the negativity around his name was not only a good thing to see because it's just football at the end of the day, but it was also a smart business move. Now, wait a minute. Let me make this side note and say, I'm sure that's not the only reason why he did it. He put this positivity out there in the world simply because that's just who he is as a person. I'm just saying, just because the person who he is, he will soon be tremendously blessed in the near future. Because with college players able to get NIL deals now, brands love to work with players with positive images on the world and especially on the kids. That also shows the next level scouts what type of person he is off the field.
My job is to do a lot of deductive reasoning, kind of investigative work on you. And what you put out is kind of what we process, you know? So we got to report these things back to our bosses.
Despite displaying his skills in high school and now college, Travis has yet to reach his big payday, being drafted at the next level.
I have purpose, and my purpose is to get my mom a bigger house. Make sure my girlfriend and her people is straight. Like, I gotta make sure my family is straight.
Get offers and get my family to where they don't have to work again. That was my mindset, and that still is my mindset.
Oh, what? You didn't know your skills aren't the only thing that gets your name called on draft night? It's NFL scouts' jobs to literally stalk you on and off the field, and Jameis Winston knows all about it. During the combine and draft weeks, players have a lot of interviews with different teams, and the questions asked may get personal and have nothing to do with football at all. So personal that they asked Dez Bryant in a pre-draft interview if his mom was a prostitute.
In a pre-draft interview with Oklahoma State wide receiver Dez Bryant, asked Bryant if his mother was a prostitute. That's not an interview question. That's insulting. It's demeaning.
NFL teams' front offices know that the majority of players drafted come from less fortunate homes, and no one has seen the type of money that their new draft pick is about to start seeing in their bank account. With the wrong family and friends around you, it can turn into a complete disaster.
And your mama hit you with something that caused you to go, say what? She said, I raised you. Just for a straight $1 million.
For $1 million, just like that.
And you were just sitting there going, okay, is this real?
But luckily for Travis, he won't need to get spied on by any NFL teams or get asked very personal questions that we don't already know the answer to, because he displays his true character to the public already through his social media and how his coaches and teammates talk about him. But let's become NFL scouts for this video and get to know Travis on a personal level to figure out how he is so damn good. So we must start from the beginning. It's May 18th, 2003, and Travis is born to his mother and father down in the trenches of Florida.
From Florida, South Florida, actually, in West Palm Beach County.
He's from West Palm Beach, so he's from the downtown area, the bad area. I grew up downtown, but I'm from Boynton Beach. He's from West Palm Beach.
You seen when we came here, but it don't look rough. I don't like to be reminded about my childhood. That joint was rough.
I woke up and it was gunshots going off. It happened when I was sleeping, and when they shot up the house, I woke up. And the area I grew up in is like, it ain't a good place to be at. It's really bad right now. A lot of people getting killed every other day down there right now.
Boynton Beach police continue to investigate the shooting of 3 people. I'm Stephanie Susskind in Boynton Beach. A young person dead after a fight led to a shooting in this parking lot.
7 shots, and it was just constant, no stop, just. You could hear it's 2 different kind of guns, because it was just bop, 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 you know.
You may not know Travis is a junior. Travis Hunter Sr. was a football and track star at Boynton Beach High School in the early 2000s. On the track as a freshman, Travis Sr. clocked a 10.82 in the 100-meter sprint. In 2004, he set the Boynton Beach School's record in the 4x100-meter relay with 41.63 seconds. And that record stands to this day. And his speed on the track was accounted for on the football field, being used on offense, defense, and special teams. He actually played a little bit of JUCO college ball in Kansas after graduating high school, but eventually dropped out and went back home as he wanted to be able to raise little Travis and another baby he just had.
Oh, I grew up playing football, same position he played, but I was fast. I was way faster than I ran track. I started and went to college. I went to Dodge and switched over. I had to go to Kansas Independent, but I wasn't feeling it. I wanted to be around like my kids. I had a second child.
Lil Trav picked up his first football around 4 years old, and that's when his dad first knew he was talented.
We was throwing in the backyard, like just throwing the football around. We always challenged each other. So he was like, "Dad, I bet you can't do this." And we were throwing, and he turned and threw it with his other hand. So I'm looking like, and it just went off like he gifted. Like,
yeah.
Out of all my kids, he do everything. He could do everything with both sides of his body.
I really ain't have no house. Really had to stay with my grandma and my father most of my life. And then I moved with my mom.
But it was an opportunity for his mom, like, to move and for her to do better. So they moved to Georgia, and I was in a little trouble.
My mom triggered me to going to Universal Studios. My mom told me that we'll be going to Georgia, but she ain't never told me we was moving up here, so I thought it was just a family trip. I moved to Georgia when I was like 14, so I only been up here my high school career.
So she basically said, pack your bags, kids, we're going to Universal.
Mm-hmm.
Were you excited?
I ain't never been there, so yeah.
So you pack your bags and you guys start driving in the car, and then what happened?
But we went past Universal Studios. So I moved up here just to get a better opportunity at life, really, because my dad had went to prison.
Making that move from Florida to Georgia his 8th grade year, no one knew who he was at Collins High. But after playing one JV game, or I should say one JV quarter, they moved him to varsity, and the rest is history.
I wasn't really a recruit because I came out of Florida and ain't nobody know me. I was like the new kid on the block that was real good. Played like a quarter of JV. I caught a pick and then they took me out and they never play again. I could really play. I could play offense. I could play defense. If you need me to play quarterback, I could play quarterback. I'm all over the field, and I don't get tired.
And he wasn't lying about that. Wherever the coach put him, he literally shined.
Horn going for it all, jump ball, Travis under, do your thing.
Horn gonna throw it deep down the field, look out. Oh man, what a catch, King.
Hunter, 40-yard line, catches it. Now still on his feet, down the sideline. And Travis Hunter turns on the axis.
Think your girlfriend going through her withdrawals. I do what I wanna, God gave me big balls. And some hoes that wanna cover them with lip gloss.
Looking, gonna throw it deep down the field. That's number 12, touchdown, Eagles.
Trying to fit all of your friends in at the Rango. I'm the only young nigga with a Kango. Chain glows, Anglos, scary Anglos. Interpala trading dollars for the pesos.
From being new to a city that no one knew much about and not ranked at all at his sport, he slowly started to hit the ranking sheets.
I got ranked, my first time being ranked, I was ranked the number 6 player in the nation. See, I just go out there and play. I don't really care about the rankings. I just go out there and show people that I can do whatever I want.
Then by his senior year, he was first at his position and in the state. Making it into the top 5 alone is a quite accomplishment. He got there because of the type of player that he was. You just couldn't take your eyes off of him. Whether he was participating in 7-on-7 tournaments or on Friday nights, at cornerback or wide receiver, he was just dominant. But outside of football, Travis has another love.
Is there truth to the rumor that your best sport is actually bass fishing?
Yeah, it is.
I like to fish. I like to fish a lot. I really can go fishing every day.
Love for bass fishing. Does that come from you, or where did that come from?
Travis loves fishing. You know, I love fishing.
Something that can ease my mind. Like when I'm done away from football, I go ease my mind by fishing. Like I love to go fishing. Like that's never gonna stop. Like that's.
They always go fishing. Every time he come to Florida, he don't come to my house. He don't come see us. He go with his cousins. They go fishing. Right?
I was little when I started fishing. Me and my cousin used to just walk and find little lakes in Florida and just fish all day. After football practice, fishing. Before football practice, fishing.
You from the hood, you love to fish. I got you, baby. That's my thing.
Just growing up in Florida, it's a lot of water, so I always want to fish no matter where you at.
The thing I like the most is Arizona fishing, though.
Really?
Really? Yeah.
What about it? What's your favorite type of fish to fish? Is it bass fishing or something else?
Bass fishing.
They got nice bass fishing out there.
Top.
Biggest fish you ever caught?
8-pound peacock bass.
He make it to the bank at 6. He probably won't leave. Probably like 8 o'clock that night, 9 o'clock that night. He'll fish all day.
I don't really do nothing. I love to play football and I love to fish. I only do 2 things. I either go fishing or I'm playing the game or I'm playing football. That's how I stay out of trouble too.
But when he is not on the field or on the boat, Travis is pretty much a laid-back type of guy. You're either going to catch him making YouTube videos with his girlfriend, playing the game, and wearing one of his favorite onesies on his off days.
I go ease my mind by playing the game. Ease my mind by being with my girlfriend. Things that'll ease your mind, but it's not nothing bad.
Travis is pretty much a homebody. I'm pretty much a homebody.
Right here, just having fun. This is like what I like to do on my off time, like when I ain't got really nothing else to do.
Why'd you pick Florida State?
I'm born there. I was born in Florida, and I just always wanted to get back home to see the rest of my family, so I just made the decision.
Dream school, and it's for me to get back close to home.
Because you want to go back home?
Yeah, I gotta make sure my grandma can be able to make it at every game.
Talk a little bit about what Florida State is getting in you as a player. I mean, I've seen you, I've been around you, coming here for a while now. You've made plays on the offensive side of the ball, you've made plays on the defensive side of the ball. Explain to those Florida State fans that don't know a lot about you yet what you bring to the table.
Bring a whole lot of intensity and talent. I'll be the next Deion Sanders.
The next Deion Sanders.
And I'm living up to it.
The way his life was going up until that point was just like a perfect Disney movie. Everything was falling in place. So it was only right FSU was the place to be. But what's a better way to follow the footsteps of your idol than actually getting the chance to being coached by him. So Travis did the unthinkable, which sent shockwaves through the whole college football world.
Everybody know I'm committed to Florida State, but this was a real bid too, but that ain't my choice. I like this one. It fit me well, but that ain't who I want. Come on. But check me out, Mom. Don't be that happy.
It's safe to say that you probably shocked a lot of people here today. So what was the ultimate decision that made you choose Jackson State today?
I got this one in a lifetime chance to play for one of the greats. And also, I got a chance to make a change in history.
Travis committed to the university in December 2021, becoming the highest ranked prospect to ever commit to a HBCU or FCS program.
Landed the #1 kid in the nation, and he is ready to go. He's on campus right now working.
And when certain things don't make sense to people, that's when rumors and lies start to create.
Saban alleged that Jackson State paid a player $1 million to come to their school. Everyone believes that player to be Travis Hunter.
You cannot use name, image, and likeness to entice a player to come to your school. Hell, read about it in the paper. I mean, Jackson State paid a guy $1 million last year that was a really good Division I player to come to the school. It was in the paper, and they bragged about it. Nobody did anything about it.
Taking to social media as well, saying, I got $1 million, but my mom still stays in a 3-bedroom house with 5 kids. Well, he's got a point there.
And I'm not going to say we flipped him. He just wanted to do what he did. He came to our homecoming game. I don't lie. I don't placate. I don't promise your kids bells and whistles. I'm not going to say you going to blow up on the NIL. No, man. But we just shot it straight, man. We just really ain't promised nothing that we really can't make happen. And you got to come in and put in work, do your job. And the first time I met the kid, I said, if you come here, you're playing both ways, right? I ain't say if. I said, when you come here, you're playing both ways, so you got to get your butt in shape. And the rest is history.
Before you knew his name, Coach Prime knew what type of player he was getting during the recruiting process. With how competitive the sport of football is, it takes a lot to make a statement that someone else is better than you. But Coach Prime is one to not let his pride get in the way of telling the truth.
Does he remind you of you in terms of his athletic approach of you?
Travis is better. I never got the opportunity to do what he's getting the opportunity to do. That helps having a coach that's done it. No, Travis is better than I was at the Asian stage. He maybe not as fast. He's better. He's a better version. A first rounder. He's the first pick overall when it's his opportunity to go in the NFL draft.
Are they going to let him do both in the NFL, you think?
Well, only a fool won't let him do both because he's going to be the best player on either side.
Only time will tell if Travis is truly better than his mentor. But to say that a sophomore in college is better than one of the best players to ever strap up the pads seems a little bit over the top. Yes, Travis is a special athlete and likely first-round draft pick, but to put him on the same pedestal as a Hall of Famer seems a little bit risky. But hey, for someone who has already done it, who already has a gold jacket and didn't have to pay for it,
I had a great career. I'm serious. I got a gold jacket, ain't back.
I'm sure he knows what he's talking about.
Football has made me a different person in many ways. It helped me realize that I can help a lot of people with what I'm doing right now.
A lot of people doubting me because I rated myself as #1 Heisman watch list, but now people praising me now because they know what I can do. They finally seen what I seen, my vision, and what the coach's vision is for me.